In 2019, we bought a container to install on our friend's land and dip our toes onto a potential life in central Portugal. Little did we know that it would actually embark on an amazing chapter of our lives. We bought our first property. We're rent-free and mortgage-free. Now we're extending our container into a self-contained tiny house to be our base while we renovate our ruin and build a homestead on our 3,400 square meters of land. We finally started working on the stone walls of the outbuildings and start to renovate our abandoned farm in Portugal. This is something that we found in the wall. We're going to start taking everything from there. It was finally the day we all have been waiting for and kind of dread as well. We're starting to take apart the outbuilding walls, starting with this one as it is the most hazardous wall in the whole property. It is leaning towards a container and it is about to collapse. This time it's for real. Before we can do that though, we need to take the rest of the roof down. We already had started taking some of it down to release the pressure on the wall, so we needed to finish that job before getting onto the next one. We started by taking off the tiles protecting the external wall from the elements. We also don't want this one to deteriorate, it's perfectly fine. After taking the tiles, we could start on the roof. We placed 3 prop poles below the main beams under the roof to take as much as the weight possible from the beams. We were worried that as soon as some more weight would fall onto the wall, it would give away and collapse. So the weight needs to be taken off before it's even touched.
This could be our future bedroom.
We're just here watching because there's not a lot of space.
No, it's a bit precarious.
They're going to make a fortune if it lands on top of me on YouTube. You have to give Joy some.
Hey.
A chainsaw would have been a lot quicker, but this way is also much safer. The plan was to saw most of it off onto an angle, and then we're able to pull down in a way that only the inside of the roof would collapse.
There you go.
Yay!
I think we should just leave it like that and smash it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Success! Well done! And I've been recording with the drone. This is so cool to see from above.
Yeah.
Get in there. So we obviously have to take the roof before we can work on that. We're going to be measuring the walls now. We're taking that side, wall Simon has. There wasn't a lot of space and we think it's better to let someone who knows what they're doing to do it.
Very important.
And then we just make sure it's safe around us. It's done really well. Tomorrow the plan is to take out the other side.
Yeah, so take the remaining of the roof and the mezzanine kind of floor. So that building used to actually be used for holding all of the hay that would then go on to feeding the goats, and I believe they had a donkey as well at one point. And so like the top layer would have been stored lots of hay, because I did find lots and lots of hay in there when I cleared it out. So yeah, we take out the mezzanine, and most of the walls are going to be redone as well, because like this wall here wasn't even tied into the other walls. It was put in at a later date.
Yeah, like this here is not tight either.
And then that started falling and pushing the walls, this wall and this wall out, and then the whole roof has just caused even more damage. So yeah, the funny thing is though, is that the rock in this wall is a really good rock, so we'll be using a lot of these rocks to dress the breeze block wall later on once we finish it.
Yeah.
So yeah, what we're trying to do now is just measure everything, and so we can put on SketchUp and start playing around with the space.
Yeah, design.
Yeah, your speciality.
Okay. Oh,
How long is that at the moment?
495.
Yeah, so this thing only goes up to 5 meters.
So that's 476.
476 plus 60, 476, 535.
Okay, 57.
Yeah. 105.
254.
254. 226. 418. 420. 3.25.
3.25.
Mhm.
Cool.
Doing save all that, so because obviously it's in the rock and in the wood. Sorry, if you want. Cool.
Still got a lot of history in it.
That one will come out, yeah, the other one's got a nail but will probably come out.
That came down.
What we need to do though is decide whether we want to prop that up, so we take that out. Isn't it?
I think we should try and disattach and try and carefully lower it down onto the wall.
'Cause it's pushing that up, although it's not really pushing it up, but it's at risk of pushing it up, isn't it?
Yes.
You coming?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Ta-da! Didn't want that one to come out.
Yeah, that was a little bit more than we hoped.
That wasn't supposed to come out.
That
That one.
one's got to hang.
I can't see why that one came out though. It wasn't supposed to.
It's hanging.
Well, that doesn't matter, but I didn't want that beam out. Well, it's good. It's gone.
Yeah, now we can chainsaw them.
Exactly.
Come on. So the wall behind us is really quite precarious, is the word of the day. And we've decided we're going to do something whereby we're basically going to pull off some of the supporting posts, and a lot of the roof is going to collapse, and we're going to be far away from it because it is a little bit too dangerous for us to be trying to take it down bit by bit at the moment. We've almost cut through the last beams, or rafters, and after that we'll be pulling out some of this supporting post actually. So this post over here, that one is going to be disappearing. We're going to yank it, and hopefully everything from here is going to be pulled this way. Andrea, what do you think? Any opinions?
No?
That's a nice piece. Hey, go for it.
Yeah?
This for that. Okay, come down quite quickly.
There's a vehicle coming, that's all. So, you ready?
Do you want to strap it and then pull it from the top now?
Yeah, okay. Let's do that. That worked. There's a strap there. That worked well before, didn't it? We'll do it, or?
No, that's it.
Okay, I'm going to go double up on the end.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Right.
Pretty well, didn't it?
Yeah. Lovely.
Okay.
That wall didn't come down now, but it might be more weaker now.
Well, I mean, it's easy to take that wall down as well by knocking things out, isn't it?
Well, should we just do that now?
No, let's deal with this.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Grab that.
What's that? What's this?
Let me know if you want to put it down.
Yeah, likewise.
Okay, that's... We'll start there.
That's the plan. Those,
Okay.
watch out for that nail. That's no good.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
This plank's not strong enough. Oh.
I think I'm gonna get out of here. Hold on.
Sorry?
I'm gonna go from here. What about a spade? Oh,
It's not going to go when this comes out, you wait. How's about that?
Yeah, it's going to go very quickly.
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, move more. Yeah, move more. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it from the top here. That all is moving there. On the dab. Ooh.
Move out of the way, there's a moment to go, yeah?
Yeah. Ooh.
It's much stronger than any of us thought. I can see right through it.
I don't know how it's being held up.
Yeah. Okay, one more and it will go from the top there. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Just want to get
one
this
more and it will go.
from under it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Come on.
Oh my god.
Who's the dad?
Wow.
Perfect.
Okay.
Very cool.
Wow.
Well done, Steve. Well, I can see there's no like death cracks in that wall, but that seems to have gone really well.
You can see it from the top.
The next day was time to clear out all the junk from the room. Most of the wood from the roof was eaten away by bugs and it was really powdery. The main beams were salvageable and were taken by Simon to be firewood for the winter. We don't have a wood burner, so we wouldn't need it, but I'm glad that it was able to be saved, and it was saved. Awesome. There was a lot of rubble, stone, clay, and what seemed to be a mixture of hay and animal waste on the ground, so it was all needed to be clear. Then we can take on the task to dismantle the precarious wall and start to work on it.
Definitely getting a workout.
Yeah, well, this is
Yeah.
out of the way. Okay.
This is all the decent rock.
Yeah.
A lot of the rocks turn to complete sand.
Yeah, I was talking to Simon that dust is really good to mix
Oh yeah.
with water to a point.
Oh really?
Yeah, because it's basically clay. So Omar, good morning.
Hey, yeah.
What are we doing today?
Moving a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the smaller stuff is going in the veranda, or where the fistula floor is. The good rocks are going over here, which can be used later to dress the walls. This is going to be an enormous pile one day. And then all the really crappy rocks that have turned to powder we're going to put over there for the future car park. So yeah, it's a lot of sorting of stuff.
And then that wall is coming down today. Not all of it, maybe, but
No, not all of it. I think
the start of it.
as much. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is protect the wall heads with cement. To, even though it's not going to rain for 5 days or so, we're going to just be sure that if it does rain, it doesn't damage the walls that we've exposed now. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cool.
Lovely.
I'll leave you to it.
You know what these plants are?
No, what are they?
They're castor plants.
Okay.
And they're highly, highly, highly poisonous, that if a horse ate those berries, it would die.
Oh, wow.
And we have loads of them. Look,
What about a cat?
Cat wouldn't want to eat them.
No, that's true.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, well. As I said before, the external walls were going to be kept as they are and need to be protected from the elements. The walls on the top were covered in dusty clay, which needs to be removed as much as possible, otherwise the cement wouldn't stick. There were also animal waste from rodents that we really want to keep away, but don't worry future guests, it's all removed and it's all nice now. Is it?
No.
Nah, let's make a papery nest.
Well, what are we doing?
Good morning. Really early, I'm gonna keep that. That's pretty cool. It's an apartment block. Oh dear, this is
okay.
difficult. What?
You're going to whack it?
I think you're going to tell me a suggestion.
No,
I
no,
should
don't.
stay.
Go for it.
What do you want me to do? Oh, it's very, very difficult.
Should maybe spin around a few times before you hit it.
Why?
You can try growling.
Oh, like this?
No. Joking.
Should I not do that?
No.
Okay. Like this, it's fine.
Yeah. Where is this going? Is this for the...
I guess there.
Use it on your ramp or something, no?
Yeah.
Oh, the ramp.
Oh, well, no, if you make it small enough, you can put it in the area. Okay.
eaten? Are you full?
Very full.
Satisfied? And that's going down a lot more. That's being clear. There was a lot of stones. It was like over here, but we were just eating and continuing with the wall basically. Hard work.
Very hard work.
What are we using these rocks for?
Go for here.
Just in case you want to leave it as rock.
So we've cleaned all of these,
Tomorrow a brand new pile.
and then it's all being filled slowly here. So it's coming all the way to here, and that's as tall as it's gonna get, because on top of that, that's actually too high on that area over here. And then it's going to be whacked with, what's it called, the machine?
A whacker plate.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be a different one. And then there's gonna be a layer of concrete,
Yeah.
and then those stones are going back on it. So it's all done. I'm ready. Beautiful afternoon. There's a dog here.
Hey.
That dog is not ours.
Hey. Very friendly guy.
He just wandered in. Look at that face. No, no jumping. Sit. Sentado. He's not trained. You got a sore leg? You want food? Oh, lovely. I have a dog in my property, and it's not mine. I don't know who it is, and he's very friendly, but he belongs to somebody. You need to go home. Someone's worried about you. He doesn't want to leave. I kind of want to kick him out, but I can't keep him. You can't stay here. My cat is petrified. Poor thing is on top of the bloody roof. I sometimes come to this spot and I sit down here, and I started to have this new skill painting, and I really enjoy it. I have my watercolor sets, my paper, lots of brushes and pens, and learn this new trick that you have cold colors and warm colors, which is very interesting, because then otherwise you have a brown mess. And I find it really relaxing to just sit here and do this. It's like my new me time that I have, and I would like to take this further one day, but at the moment it's just a hobby that allows me to relax and chill. I'll show you the other things that I've been doing. Then I started to paint the land, but I'm still not finished. So I really needed someone to tell me like the basic stuff, like what materials I would need, some technical stuff, just the basics to get me started. So I decided to go on Skillshare and try out a class there. I did a full course on watercolor, and I did a great course by Rosalie Hazlett, Watercolor in the Woods, a beginner's guide to painting in the natural world. I've actually been on Skillshare for more than a year, and I have been doing lots of courses from video editing to painting and also productivity. A lot of courses also have a project for you to do in the end, like this mushroom I made. This is my first watercolor painting. So this video has been brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare is an amazing online community with more than 25,000 inspiring courses for you to enjoy right now, and new ones are added every week. This is an amazing opportunity for those that love to learn new skills and want to expand their creativity. So you will find courses from photography, painting, piano lessons, anything that you like. There is something for absolutely everybody there. The first 1,000 people to click on the link below will enjoy a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. I really hope you enjoy Skillshare as much as I do. Hello and good morning. It's about 9:30 in the morning and we've been at it since quite early today. Today's Friday, so it's the last day that we can work, and it's been really good morning. I haven't been filming a lot because they have music on, so I can get a copyright strike, and I don't want that. The idea is to finish the taking down of the wall today, clear everything. We've been trying to work out where we want everything, like the trees, the vegetable patch and all of that. It's taking a long time to kind of like visualize everything because there's a lot of factors to consider, like solar exposure and wild boars. We have quite a lot of them, so we can't really have our vegetable patch right at the back because they'll eat everything. So yeah, that's the idea today. Take down the wall, have a really nice lunch, and kind of gather our thoughts for next week. Yeah. Quartz in your walls. Do you enjoy doing that?
Hey?
You enjoy doing it?
Like this, yeah. If you're doing it for 8 hours, no.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's a killer on the arm, your tendons start going and that.
Yeah.
But in Portuguese flick the walls when they render.
Oh,
In
yeah?
England you pull it up with the trowel.
Yeah.
The Portuguese, everything's flicked on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's quite, I don't know about unique, but it's a very Portuguese way of doing it.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we can agree, I hope so, that there has been a huge amount of progress this week. I'm very happy with all the things we have achieved, and we've taken all the walls down to the point that they need to be, especially the wall next to the container. That was a bit of a danger. Or the container could have collapsed and just damaged the container, which would have been a terrible thing to happen. But yeah, it's all really good, the progress this week. All the wall on the top of the road is being protected for if any rain comes in, and then the one where the door is and is going to be is also being taken down to the point that we're very happy with. all that rubble that we don't need. It's been placed at on the area because we need aggregate for that area anyway to put the floor back on, and so I'm very happy with that. Yeah, it's really good progress. And for those that were asking about the recipe for the carrot cake, I have published it on our website. We have now a little website for the Indigo Escape. It's almost finished. It's a little bit of information about us and about what we do outside of YouTube, and I would hope to publish some recipes that we do because we are both very big cooking and baking enthusiasts, I will say. So it would be really nice to share those recipes with you guys. And I just want to say thank you so much for all your amazing comments and your support on watching our videos. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week.